am not famous enough to know anything about me. I'm actually not from Maryland at all. I'm from D.C. You might not know it because it's Southeast and white people don't live there yet. But soon, we're getting a bus boys in 2020. Alright, I got a couple jokes, but it's really not about me. It's Aries season, it's about Jelani, but we'll get to that. Don't clap yet. So, you ever try to be nice to your mom and realize why your grandmother wasn't? I am 26 years old and I live with my mom, but as you hear, successful niggas live with their mom, and I just make coffee, so. But I was like, hey Karen, just a heads up, your house is gonna smell like weed in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna go make a peace treaty. So I went to go buy myself blunts, but I was like, you know what, let's ease this transition, because I guess 9:30 a.m. is a little bit early to smell like weed on a Monday. So I was like, let me see what she likes, because I like to cater to what bitches like. And let's just be real, my mom was a bitch at one point in time to someone. I had to be born somehow. So I go, I buy her some chips. I buy her favorite soda, Pepsi, for whatever fucking reason. I'm not asking questions, I'm just here to appease. And I bring it to her, she's teleworking, I go all the way up her fucking stairs, I go to her bed, I do the fucking hippogriff like bow, my lady. Your snacks for the telework day. And this bitch had the nerve to look at me and say, take it downstairs. This is why Nana made you wait until January for Christmas gifts. Because you're ungrateful. True fucking story. It's just like, you can't be like, oh, my mom made me wait till January for Christmas gifts. Yeah, because you don't know how to appreciate shit when you get it when you're supposed to. Anybody else on their period? If you couldn't tell, I'm waiting for mine. I work at a place, I make a lot of coffee, I'm a barista, and something about coffee and like heterosexual men don't work. So everyone at my job has a pussy, and everyone gets periods. And so when we don't sync up, it's a lot of fun. But when we do, it's like a bunch of fucking bitches crying over literal spilled milk with each other. And I'm sitting here like triggered, like, oh my God, this reminds me of the time my dad jumped out of the moving car when my mom was driving during an argument. I can't take this. But it's Tuesday, so that's just how it goes. Everybody at my job smokes weed. Right? It's nothing special. It's like cigarettes now. Whatever. I took a pee. I smoked a J. But this girl, for some reason, like, I know we as like potheads get this whole rep of like, oh, they don't take anything seriously, blah blah blah. But bitch, 420 has been on the same date for like 40 fucking years. Maybe take off before 420 and don't ask me if I'll take your shift, because I'll be high. I'll probably be passed out by the time 8 a.m. comes around. Let's just be real. I'm smoking wax, shatter, anything that you put my way, because depression is a thing and periods are happening right now. Alright, so now that I got that out the way, I really wanted to come up here just to show Jelani love, because it's his birthday showcase. Jelani is like my most frequent employer. He gives me the most time. So this is like my full house, and he's my Uncle Joey. And whenever the light comes, he's like, cut it out. Full house joke, you old ass motherfuckers. Anyway, I just wanted to like talk about him, love on him, dote on him just a little bit. The very first time I ever did a show at the Pinch, and I saw Jelani was the bartender, and a performer, and a host, and a server. I was like, yo, look at this efficient-ass Jamaican finding it to do 4 jobs in one location. That's the smartest shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm from Trinidad, so if you're not working 3 jobs, let alone in the same place, you're not doing good. But I love how dedicated he is. The very first time I met Jelani, brace yourself. The very first time I met Jelani, we were in Virginia, which I don't know if any of you have ever seen me perform. The performers have seen me perform. I fucking hate Virginia. So I was out there, and Jelani made a Southeast joke, which if you couldn't tell from the beginning of this night, I'm from there, and I get it, the Shadowlands, because we don't have a Whole Foods. But Jelani made a joke about DC, and I just happened to go on after him and lit that ass up. So much to the point where like we hated each other after 5 minutes, after my 5-minute set. And I could feel the hate on his eyes. And I was like, yo, let me go apologize real quick to let him know that it's all jokes. And I was drunk by that point. So then I had heard that he was like already talking shit. And I was super drunk, like, hey yo, fuck this nigga, dog. But he's actually the best person I've ever met. Definitely one of my favorite black Aries, but I was like, hey yo, somebody got a Pisces sun out here all sensitive. I can say that because I'm a Pisces. Also, any millennials in the house, any men in the house, anybody that wants to have sex with women, or women in general, whatever. If you want to put your dick in something that is a pussy, like, just go with astrology. It doesn't even have to make sense. If I just say, oh, Cancer moon makes sense, just nod and agree with me, and I guarantee you you're gonna get laid. I was talking to somebody about white ladies earlier, and like, I talk a lot of shit about white ladies, but whatever, I have made out with enough of you to say what I want. It's not fetishism if you're well versed. That's terrible. I was just telling somebody at my job, because they were talking, I was making a joke about somebody that was attractive. I was like, oh, they're cute. And then like, I don't know, if you're black and you work with other black people and you hit on someone who's not black, they hit you with the, girl, I know what you like. And so I had to hit the, I eat at everybody's table. Unless you have cats, that's dirty. I don't do potlucks. But not a lot of time left up here, you guys. I just want to dote on Jelani. Your girl has a 5:30 a.m. shift, so thanks for letting me tell some jokes. Have a great night.